Now we're in. Yay. Alright. Fort Pot 3. That's basically as blatant as you're going to get as saying, gotta kill early. And Brandon's, that's been a strategy.
Brandon's gone wrong already. He's gone for the fortitude and the potions to say, right, at level 2, I'm going to absolutely destroy you. Then he's taken W for the sustain.
Yeah, I am confused about that. I think typically you would take E.
Yeah, you definitely would take E at level 1. If not, maybe wait till you're just about to hit level 2. Because if you wait a little bit before 2, when you're like so heavily into level 1, if you take your Q and auto attack 2 minions, hit 2, E auto knock up, that's sick burst right there. On top of the fort pot, that will probably knock Dan quite out a little bit. But I still think Dan has the upper hand.
Oh, collusion. No. So we got the Dorn split on Caitlyn. It's the opener we've seen many, many times before. I'm going to stop mentioning the debate because I feel like we've heard everybody's thoughts on it. Jesus, I can't. Well, I mean, this is 3 minutes in the future, so.
Oh, so.
Caitlyn, yeah, he's just letting him hit. Overall, minions doing quite a bit, and Brandon's just getting in there. He's saying.
I have a feeling that Brandon spec into 21-9, and I have a feeling that he hasn't really gone for the reduced minion damage. So all in all, that definitely went in Dan's favor.
I don't think there's a mastery for reduced minion damage, is there? I thought
there is in the defense top tier. Or is that just neutral now?
I thought they got rid of it in season 2 because it was making top lane like very snowbally. Where you
every top laner used to take it.
I thought they just got rid of it, but I don't know.
I'm not entirely sure.
So we've got a huge wave pushing, and I'm thinking Dan will take the opportunity to poke on the tower because it's very risky to.
Yeah, at this point, Brandon cannot engage. Full stop.
Oh, he's got the tilt over and tower. Oh, so trade comes out. Interesting. So if he's pressuring Brandon, he's gonna.
If he'd opened properly, he could have abused that fact, but he still went for the sustain opening, which is probably going to cost him quite a lot early game.
Yeah, I'm betting he wished at that point he would have slowed down Dan. Maybe got an extra tower shot with the ignite. That could have been it. But,
I mean, the turrets at level 1 and 2 chunk you beyond anything.
I'm sure he's got reasoning behind this. And another tower shot. He flashes. He's got the 2 tower strike. Oh my God, the trap! Oh, where's the dash? Oh, he used the dash. Oh wow. So that's all of summoners down. Now Dan's in trouble. He can start zoning him out. The trap is the lifesaver with the Piltover. He doesn't quite want to get in there. Third talent strike comes up. Wow. Okay.
Now that was close.
Yes.
Very close.
And Brandon showing that he's not scared. He's saying he knows what it takes to win, and he knows what he needs to do. He's played Ribbon. He's played Jax. He's played a second Ribbon. He's very boozer oriented. He's very aggressive.
He is, but look what he's coming back with. 4 pots.
Does he not?
That's nothing.
He's got 200 gold. I mean, what else can you buy besides defensive consumables?
There really isn't anything. I mean, I understand that he's low, but if you beat that early on, then you are just missing out on so much XP, so much CS. And all in all, even though Dan was knocked incredibly low, and so to speak in the mind games, Dan might now be a little more cautious, but it's still going in Dan's favor.
And Xin Zhao's ultimate, it's good for team fights, and the knockback is nice, but in terms of raw damage, which you need in the 1v1,
it's not that great. It does give defensive stats similar to Jax when you proc it, obviously not the passive. And also, if you...
Oh, how did that hit? And that was very far away. I realized the E is area of effect, but I don't know. There's a Piltover. It's get mitigated by the minions. There's a huge minion wave. If he had the dash, it would have been nice, but...
He's going to again.
I believe he's probably got money for a longsword, which is what he's looking for. Maybe a Doran's Blade. He seems to prefer longsword, so I'm thinking that's what we're going with.
Oh no!
Look at that! All right. So he's he's looking for the health. Probably another health pot. He's at 3 right now.
He must be waiting for the
4. There you go. As fast as possible.
But that's his second B. Dan's only B'd once, and Dan is now on 33 CS, and probably very close to level 6 at this point, I'd imagine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Brandon is barely just hit level 5.
And I see, I think Brandon, he's changing the way that he's thinking about this game. He's starting to max his W as well, which I know a lot of Zinchaos do because it gives great attack speed, but if you don't have the AD to back that up, then it's a wasted stat.
Mm-hmm.
He's got his first orange, which is health, a little bit of AD, but obviously that doesn't build into anything. If he'd have gone for a longsword and a brutalizer later on, if he'd have managed to survive that long, then that probably would have been a better pick for him.
His damage is pretty respectable. I'm noticing as he CS's under the tower, that cannon minion I didn't think he was going to get, but the fort pot helped out, but that's expired now. Most Zinchaos tend to max E. I think in this case it would be very good because it lets you engage more often, which is
yeah, the short cooldown would be very helpful.
He doesn't want to be constrained by that.
And also...
yeah, there he goes. He's got the ult coming in. Dan is running... Oh, what is this? Is this a juke attempt? And the net over. There we go. The flash is not up for either party, but Brandon is, what's his cooldown? He's got everything off cooldown. One more engage. His ignite's up.
Yeah.
This could be...
He might get this,
If he preps the Q properly, we could be looking at, you facing Brandon.
Well, I personally like that. I don't really want to go against Caitlyn. I've got...
His name's Dan. Just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I get it. Okay. So here we go. Just want to get full vision. The trap is really constraining where he wants to go, but if he hits the trap, he's going to meet a pilt. Actually,
Dan is very low on mana.
I don't think Dan will throw any more Piltovers. And he dashes in, gets hit by the trap.
Man.
He's completely out of mana. No disengage. The flash is almost up, but they're basically synced up. So Brandon knows about when Dan's flash is going to come back up because he can just look at his own.
Now you see
full health.
I'm actually quite amazed that on top of the Dorans and all the pots that he's chugged, now Brandon's in the backseat again. Like, to say that he went so balls deep the second he hit 6, chunked down so massively, Caitlyn's just able to sit back and, farm it up, get the regen.
Yep.
It's just what makes Caitlyn so good in this game mode.
That's what makes Doran's Blade such a good pickup, too.
It is, especially on a ranged champion when you can safely last it. Well,
in a matchup like this.
Say he's doing a lot of last hitting, but... I want to see what Brandon picks up at 8. If it's the second point, his 0 is Q.
Yep.
Dan's also going back with 1,359 gold. That's a hell amount. He's got a BS sword after selling one of his dimes.
Oh,
so that's coming back with a BS sword. That's
very control.
That's almost game right there. I don't think that Brandon will be able to match that.
He's got to go for. The thing is, BS sword does not give health, and that's.
It does not. Technically, Dan's lost health, and also, if Brandon has enough money and he's smart enough, then either a Ninja Tabai or a Doran Shield will stop auto attackers quite heavily. And obviously defense is stacked more than just flat AD does.
I'm liking this pickup. I'm liking what he's building up. He knows that
it's now or never.
Yep. He's got the lungs. I don't think he needs another pot as much as he needs these few seconds to get out to lane. You're not going to last long enough to use that extra pot.
Everything's up for both sides. Yeah, Brandon's looking a bit.
He's already given. Don't give up, Brandon. Make it a good game. Your life is on the line.
What would Heimerdinger do?
Yeah. That. And the net. Oh, he flashes. He wants it. And they misses the ult. Still chasing out. He ignites.
Ah, the trap stopped him in his tracks.
Still got the barrier. And he's just going to go back to farming.
Now, Zinchao's E should be on a shorter cooldown than Caitlyn's net. And it is back up, but now so is Dan's net. So if he'd have not fully backed out, just kind of potted about the edges, maybe got a few auto attacks with his W.
He's going in, he's got the hit!
The
trap! Again, the trap is foiling him.
It is.
It's so
it's
good at
very,
control.
very strong tap placement. I've noticed, obviously Dan mains Caitlyn, but one of the things he excels at...
He goes in, and again the net. This could be the kill. The BF sword working overtime. The pot saves him.
Jesus. Oh.
But that's going to be a CS. Brendan has to recall, but alright. He's calling the GG.
Oh.
2 more waves.
Oh.
I mean, assuming Dan gets everything in the wave. Or...
100.
I'm just going to watch it. I mean...
Look at it, sorry. Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, that's game.
Alright. GG, well played.
God damn it, Caitlyn.
Caitlyn was...